Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 1.5 weeks. And currently, I'm going between listening to The Offspring, Sum 41, and The Dirty Nil. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after almost 4.5 weeks. And currently, I'm listening to a lot of Billy Talent. And another thing I've noticed is at nighttime, I noticed that my heart rate went up a little bit, and I get angry a little easier now. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 6 weeks. And I've noticed that I'm starting to get acne again. And recently I'm still listening to Billy Talent. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 9 weeks. And I've also noticed that I can see a little mustache. I think I already had a pretty high sex drive before, but now it's like I'm thinking about sex a whole lot more now. Oh yeah, and I'm also listening to Pop and the Dirty Nil and new albums. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 11 weeks. Recently I've been listening to Bloodhound Gang. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 13 weeks. And I heard my voice cracking a lot lately, so clearly my voice is starting to get a little deeper now. And currently I'm listening to Bloodhound Gang still, and Sum 41, Gob, and Pop.
Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 16.5 weeks. I did something stupid a week and a half ago, and I haven't done anything stupid since junior high or high school. Basically, my brain is changing from a mature female brain, reverting into an immature male brain, so I assume that's why I did that stupid thing. Recently, I've been listening to Billy Talent again, and 21 Pilots.
Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 17.5 weeks. Recently, I've been listening to 3 Days Grace, Theory of a Dead Man, and Palais Royale. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after about 21 weeks. And I've noticed I'm a little stronger now, and I think I can start to see some beard hair coming in as well. And my Adam's apple is a little larger now as well, too. And currently I'm listening to 3 Days Grace, Early Fall Out Boy, and classic Linkin Park. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 23.5 weeks. And I think my face is starting to get a little more angular now, like starting to square off a bit. And I'm not sure exactly when this happened, but I have less body fat around my thighs now. And currently I am going between listening to Live, Linkin Park, and Stone Temple Pilots. Hi, my name is Lee, and this is my voice after 26 weeks, or exactly 6 months. Yeah, I've started getting some hair on, my upper thighs now as well. Currently I am listening to Linkin Park and Swollen Members. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 29 weeks. And I noticed that there's some hairs on my feet where there wasn't before, which is kind of cute. Now that I'm past the 6-month mark, I noticed that that slight outwards pressure feeling down there is occurring a little more often than it did before. I also think my mental health is progressing more now. I took a bipolar test when I was at the doctor a couple years ago, but they said it was pretty mild, so there was nothing to worry about then. But I think I should go back and take another bipolar test, see if anything has progressed there or something. And currently I am listening to Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana, Linkin Park, Live, a little bit of Alice in Chains, a little bit of Soundgarden, and that one album by Shinedown, I guess, and early Fall Out Boy. Hi, my legal first name is now Lee, and this is my voice after 34 and a half weeks. And I think it was about 2 weeks ago, so like the third-ish week of May. I had some menstrual pain, but hardly anything came out, so I think that might have been the last one. Oh yeah, I think my feet grew because my shoes are a little tighter now. And currently I am listening to Stone Temple Pilots, Foo Fighters, a little bit of Mariana's Trench, and Deftones, I guess.
Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 38 and a half weeks. And it was either last week or the week before I had a sore throat because my voice was changing again, and a few days later I got kind of congested again. And a lot of people have said that that doesn't usually happen to cis guys, and it only happens with trans guys when the voice is dropping. Yeah, people have a theory that when you're sick, your voice drops a little bit, but that's temporary, but in this case it would be permanent. And recently I have been listening to Deftones, Bad Flower, a little bit of Chili Peppers, and pop.
Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 43 weeks. And I wasn't sure exactly before, but now I am sure. I can get hard now. So, yeah, it's both weird and great at the same time. That's all I can say about that. And recently I have been listening to Slipknot, new albums, I guess, and 21 Pilots. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 47 and a half weeks. And a few weeks ago, my dad noticed that my arms are pretty strong now. Just recently, I saw that I have less tummy fat than I did before. Yeah, I think it's because my metabolism is kind of speeding up or something, but usually I don't really eat that much in the morning, usually not until lunchtime, so that might have something to do with it. Then again, I've also been eating a lot more at lunchtime as well. Like, kind of like Shaggy in Scooby-Doo. And for backstory, my mom has been diagnosed with ADHD for at least 30 or 40 years. And I have been recently, like, finding similarities between her ADHD and my brain. And one last thing, my mom noticed I'm having mood swings, like suddenly pretty angry and then just normal again, overexcitedness, stuff like that. And recently I have been listening to Slipknot, Corey Taylor, Stone Sour, that's a lot of Corey Taylor, I know, and Korn. Hi, my name's Lee, and this is my voice after 52 weeks, or 1 whole year. And I have a couple things I want to say. First, I just can't believe that this happened this way, and I'm glad that I was able to change my body in this way, and I'm really grateful for that. Yeah. And now for the changes that I've noticed the last few weeks. I have just the dirtiest mind ever. I'm sweaty. My smell has obviously changed. I have mood swings similar to my dad. And the last few weeks, I've also noticed that I'm weirdly regular, but also irregular at the same time. And my dad is also that way as well. So I think that's also a genetic thing linked with hormones. And I think my chest got smaller as well. And I've also experienced minor atrophy pains down there. So, yeah, I started putting, like, yeah, that. So that wouldn't go into atrophy. So, yeah, just there's that. Yeah, and recently I have been listening to Korn, a little bit of Mudvayne, a little bit of Limp Bizkit, The Radio. Haven't done that in a long time. But it's mostly 100.3 The Bear and occasionally CJSR 88.5, which is the university radio. And I've also been listening to new albums, mostly metal, but also rock as well. So, yeah, just this last year has been great for me. I have more self-esteem than I did the year before, and I'm glad that I got the ability to have this happen this last year, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next year